Starting things off with the cover, you see an ominous looking picture of Goku in a robe, with wanted pictures of all 4 Saiyans. Not only that, but the Earth and Moon are for sale. In this story, Goku carried out his mission and killed everybody on Earth. This is Universe 13 of Dragon Ball Multiverse, a world where Goku actually killed everybody, then years down the line got picked up by his brother Raditz. This is continuing on that story. Now it's Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz and Goku, the only 4 Saiyans left, taking on the universe. The story plays out like this. These 4 are pretty much a pact. These 4 Saiyans stick together. Nappa, Raditz, Vegeta and Goku. They go around the universe working for Frieza and selling off planets. But the recent planet that they were on, something that Goku did on their last mission made Frieza very mad, and so he calls Goku and Vegeta specifically in to talk to them. Now, this isn't the regular Goku. This is a Goku who grew up on Earth killing everybody. A psychopathic Goku who went around destroying everything he knew back on Earth until there was no one left alive. That's the type of Goku we're dealing with. This man never hit his head, and so he's a completely different person. Because of what Goku did on their last mission, Frieza is very mad at him. He's yelling at him saying, "You're an imbecile, you don't follow orders correctly." So Vegeta doesn't play around at all. He says, "You're right, my lord, it's all the fault of my group," and he cuts Goku's head off. And you see Goku's head fly off his body with his neck completely detached. And it looks like he completely decapitates Goku with his head lying on the ground. Frieza is very pleased with this. He says, "Excellent, Vegeta. Now if you do this with Raditz and Nappa and the rest of your other Saiyans, I will accept your excuse." A few hours later, Vegeta comes walking into the room with Nappa and Raditz. As it would have it, Goku's just standing there with his neck wrapped in bandages. During his time on Earth, Goku gathered up the Dragon Balls and wished for immortality. So in this story, Goku has immortality, but he's not anywhere near as driven or motivated as the Goku that we know. This guy is just down to follow orders from Vegeta. When he appears with his head reattached, Vegeta is like, "That's impossible. How did you attain such an ability?" And that's when Goku tells him. Goku basically tells him that he has become immortal from the Dragon Balls on Earth. And now the rest of the other Saiyans want to be immortal too, just like Goku. Their first instinct is to go to Earth because that's where Goku got it, but Goku quickly reminds them that the Dragon Balls on Earth are gone. They don't exist anymore because everyone on that planet is dead. Eventually the Saiyans find their way onto Lord Slug's planet and they have this huge fight with Lord Slug's guys. This takes place back right into the beginning where there's no Saiyan transformations, it's just base form, power levels of 13,000. None of them can stand up to Lord Slug, and so he throws them in this prison. One of his guys reminds him that these Saiyans work for Frieza, and if Frieza were to attack us, we would stand no chance, which is absolutely true. So he puts them in this jail. They're all just kind of sitting there looking for ways to escape, but Goku on the very end is sleeping, and in his sleep he's saying words such as, "You're all dead, kill all humans." It's a very weird thing to see coming out of Goku's mouth. It does kind of stand out that the art style in this is very different, so because this is a very alternate story, it does kind of suit. Eventually they do break out of prison, but not before Goku transforms into Nozaru. He absolutely dominates the rest of Lord Slug's men. Eventually he deforms down into base, and they leave the planet. The final moments of this chapter are the Saiyans discussing to each other that clearly the Dragon Balls are linked to the Namekians. So Vegeta picks up pretty quickly that destination is now planet Namek, and that is where the chapter of this story ends. The way the story is headed, the plan is for them to all become immortal and take down Frieza. That is how Universe 13 of the multiverse is set up. If you look at Goku throughout all of Universe 13 stories, he has completely lost his mind, wiping out all of humankind, leaving him alone with just monkeys. It gave him severe brain damage, even more than falling off this cliff and bumping his head. Goku now is immortal himself, but doesn't know how to function without the rest of his Saiyans around. It is a very interesting take on the old story of Dragon Ball Z. Let me know what you think. This was Universe 13 of Dragon Ball Multiverse. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.